Hi, my name is Augie Fabela, and I'm going to talk about my experience in building a successful startup into a global corporate. VimpelCom started in the Soviet Union, actually, 22 years ago. Started with only 13 people, and it was a journey to build a telecom company. Today, 22 years later, we've become the fifth largest telecom company in the world. So the 5 key performance attributes that I analyzed that I think underlie why VimpelCom was able to make that transition from startup to global corporate, I've summarized into 5 Ps. It's purpose, it's passion, it's perseverance, it's people, and it's pioneering spirit. And bringing those 5 together, of course, is leadership. Purpose is about knowing what you want to get done, what your final objective is, to be able to keep your focus, because there will always be a lot of distractions, and having that clarity of purpose allows you to keep going in that right direction. Geographies change, employees change, leaders change, and having that unity of purpose that everyone understands and it's well communicated where it is that you want to end up is so key to be able to achieve that success that you're after. But you're going to have to always look at that purpose in tighter compartments. Take those circumstances and you redefine one more time, here's my purpose. This is where we're heading. Passion has to be a way of life. Passion is what gets you through the impossible. Passion is what lets you say, okay, fine, reality is telling me this, but my purpose is over here. This is not going to get in my way. When I first went to Russia the first 4 or 5 years, there were 2 words that I heard all the time. Those 2 words were impossible and no. And frankly, for me, those 2 words are probably the 2 most motivating words I can ever hear, because that gives me a cue that I will turn that impossible into a possible. If the leader is passionate, people follow. Perseverance is key, because passion gets you through just about everything, but not everything. And in those situations where passion hasn't been able to get you through that barrier, you need to persevere. If you look at the story of just about any entrepreneur, they're not chasing money. They're chasing a vision, they're chasing an opportunity, they're chasing something to make the world different. I'm in this for the long term, that I'm going to achieve my purpose. And there'll be failures, and failures are fine. When the first time I invested, it was supposed to be a $50,000 joint venture investment. Then a third time there was another change of circumstance, and it had to be a $12 million investment. I persevered, I kept looking for other solutions, I didn't stop, I didn't give up. And interestingly enough, that was the last counterparty I ended up buying the shares back from for $12 million. They said, you never went away. This is what I was going to do. I wasn't going to let anybody get in my way. And again, that's the example of perseverance. And you keep going at it because you know exactly where you want to be. In the journey, you need to find the right people. You need to pick the right team, that everyone shares the same common attributes and values of passion, that they're persevering people. Very important in the transition to a global corporate, you also need to identify and know the right time when it's time to change people. So throughout the entire journey, as the character of the company changes, as opportunities change, as geographies change, of course, you need to be prepared. The more you change things at the right time, where you're making the change before the company starts going astray, the better. The 5th element of the 5 Ps is the pioneering spirit. And that's the ability and desire to always be doing something that nobody else has done before. You don't want to lose that entrepreneurism, that mindset that says, let's be different, let's try something new, let's differentiate ourselves, because at the end of the day, that's what makes people excel. We actually decided to move our headquarters out of Russia and to Amsterdam. And we said, from here, we're going to build a headquarters that's going to be international, culturally diverse, and that's exactly what we did. Again, totally pioneering spirit, totally out of the box, but we knew what we wanted to do. We had the purpose defined, and to pull it off, we knew we had to be bold and dramatic, and that's exactly what we did. So in summary, 5 key performance attributes, the 5 Ps: purpose, passion, perseverance, people, and pioneering spirit. Meld those all together with good leadership, communicate it across your system, build a team that share these common values. That will lead you through a successful journey from startup to global corporate.